Meeting to order. The first item on the agenda is to review and approve the minutes of December 12th meeting.
Second, Brendan. I'll second it.
All those in favor? That's everybody.
No.
No, okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay, the next item of business is to review the shoreland ordinance update.
Pretty much, they've said that they've incorporated everything that we had discussed at a previous meeting. And now it's just not coming to you folks to go through it, ask any additional questions. Comments, accept the changes, whatever you'd like to do. And then, if you're pleased with it, then we can move it to the select board.
Has everybody gone through it, or did you want to take a minute and go through it, John?
Sure. The changes are in the blue.
No.
Yes. It followed the changes that we had discussed at the previous meeting. Don't you agree, Richard?
Yes, yeah.
I guess the paper term is or as amended.
Yeah. That's kind of to allow for any changes going forward, right?
So there are still a few formatting things in the copy that you have in front of you, so I got that done, and if you make any changes tonight, it'd be great, I'll change it, but then I'll send out the formatted ordinance to you guys, so that you've got it.
Okay.
And then, of course, the public of this marked up copy to show the changes. And we'll make it into a booklet form, if it's approved.
We've had a big controversy in improvement and everything that we.
You did add the repairs and maintenance
Yes.
definition, yeah,
Did a good job with that.
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a solid plan for Norridgewock and as far as the ordinance goes, it'll help the town out for shoreline zoning, I like it a lot.
yeah. So we need a motion to accept the ordinance as changed, as updated and recommended to the select board.
Yep.
So moved.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? That's everybody. There's no public for public comments, so, and does anybody have any other business?
The only other business that I would ask is if we don't have anything for February that comes in from our development, do we just wanna meet again in March rather than start the review of subdivision before a new board's composed?
Sounds good.
And I think that sounds good to me.
I mean, what are you coming here for? You got nothing going on.
Well, we could start the subdivision review, which is the next thing, but
Right.
why start that before
Right at the
election,
change,
and then you get a new member on, and then we're gonna spend the whole meeting doing what we did
right,
in February.
okay,
But if we do
That's-
have an application for you, then we'll meet in February.
that sounds good to me. Everybody good with that?
I'm good with that.
So the meeting is adjourned.
Oh, one more thing.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I got a question to do.
okay,
So, this will impact the board and the town and code enforcement officers around the state. So come April 7th, they just, enacted a law saying that, all town, cities in Maine will have to enforce MUBET. So what that means for you folks is, a closer look in far as commercial, building codes go and applications and the applicants that come through here. So I literally just got that email about an hour ago, so I don't know what it all entails yet, but I just wanted to put that out there for you folks. That way you can start looking into it some more.
so tell me that again. It's going to.
It's going to affect essentially everybody. So it's the main uniform building and energy codes, but it also encompasses all the codes from electrical codes to mechanical codes to building code and commercial codes. And you guys see the commercial part of it a lot, plus shoreline, but shoreline got here. But I don't know what those changes are going to look like, but I do know that every town and every city in the state now is going to have to start enforcing it. Where before anybody that had population less than 4,500, I believe, it was optional to enforce it. So it's going to be big changes for everybody. But I don't know how that looks like. I haven't had a chance to dive into it yet.
Okay. So you'll give us an update in March?
I'm hoping so, because in April 7th, it goes into
It's gonna be,
effect.
okay.
So you have something?
Oh, yeah. Listen, this is old business almost, but. Like in that subdivision up there where Jeremy Turner's, we had to give him that, building. Why did the planning board get in the middle of it? Wouldn't that have been up to the. Who owned the subdivision to enforce the covenances to. To enforce the setback on that? What,
It was an after the fact permit. Permits weren't taken out. You're talking about his prime, not his individual, but his primary residence
yeah,
on
the
Red
one,
Barn Road.
yeah,
Yeah, so what happened was there was no building permit or plumbing permit pulled when things had been installed.
oh,
Right, so it was the placement of the septic or the foundation, which dictated where everything had to be situated. And so in order for them to be able to get the permit successfully, be in compliance, we required that.
and that's when it come out, it's supposed to have been the seven, whatever the hell was it, like 75 foot.
Yeah,
Something.
yeah, with the vegetative buffer,
Yeah,
yeah,
because he owned the whole. So he,
right.
because he owned the whole subdivision by then, because, oh yeah, it's kind of a, oh yeah, it's a past tense.
But that's, if it had been on time and everything, I mean, we're gonna look at a deed anyway to make sure that they're in compliance. We're not gonna go in after the fact and say, you can't do this, you can't do that. That's the same thing with the Father Rock Road, right? They proposed putting on a non-buildable lot, didn't meet the minimum lot size of the subdivision. So they came back, merged the two.
Yeah.
Now we're good to go.
Well, I don't quite understand how come it was laid out like that, other someone just buying it for a buffer or a lot on each side, but who knows? But. Past tense. Take up no more.
Anything else?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, everybody, okay, then we will adjourn the meeting.